Alright guys, we're back with this Tier 9 Premium Battleship. It did not go well last time, however, it did get some buffs. It is now the same dispersion as the Azuma, at least for horizontal dispersion. Unfortunately, what they don't show you is the vertical dispersion. And it is still worse vertical dispersion than the Azuma, so do not be expecting Azuma level accuracy on this ship. But it might help it. If you watched that video, you know it didn't go too well. I thought I'd still leave it up even though it isn't very accurate to the ship because it's pretty funny to watch me suffer through what this ship gave me last time. I hope you guys found that enjoyable, entertaining. At the end of the day, it is just a game, but I do find it rather enjoyable to watch someone suffer a little bit when the game kind of trolls you. That's kind of the idea behind some of these videos this week. I hope you've been enjoying them. Try not to take them too seriously. We are just having fun, and it is just a game at the end of the day. The build here hasn't really changed, though, other than the Expert Loader Gun Feeder, it's called now. Expert Loader was what it was called before. But these ships do have really good HE, and we got to use it. So 22-second reload on 457mm guns. You would think you're an AP spammer, but no. 7300 alpha on this HE is probably going to be our bread and butter. Unfortunately, but that appears to be the case. Something is funky with these AP shells, and for whatever reason, they just don't work very well. Low alpha damage for 457s, and for whatever reason, their pen or something at longer ranges just makes them not very reliable. Deepwater torps on this one. We don't have the special spotter plane buff here, but it's not much of a buff anymore for the tier 8 and 9 since, well, 10% is a good buff. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the 20% we see on the Bungo. We do, of course, still get the amazing concealment on this one. 11.5 kilometers, even better than what the Tech Tree tier 9 can accomplish. And then our armor, still not good here, not at all, but considering the concealment, not too bad. But we do have to be very careful of this Citadel. It is very easy to get dev struck in this thing. Finally, man. It's only been 3 hours. Yeah. Vermont certainly likes to see one of these things. Let's just go with that. So with this rather foreboding music, I think that is appropriate for us to jump into some games and see if this buff has done anything to help this ship. Or maybe you're just gonna watch me suffer just a little bit, and I hope you can enjoy that as well. Alrighty then, game number 1. There's an enemy Vermont, oh no. But there are some cruisers here. And you'll notice I have loaded HE to start. I know, but I will commit to this. Because the HE might be just how these ships are best played. The shell velocity, though, is something to get used to. Kind of forgot about that. Now, we're very broadside to this Yamato. But I think we'll be okay. 2 hits, 5,000 damage, and a fire. And we go to arc. Nice. Torps are almost up for us. Something else we need to keep in mind with this ship. Certainly do want to be making use of all the tools we have. Now that HE on this Musashi. Maybe we're going to get like a really high damage game here. Ooh, I wish I could have shot the Yamato. Used his damage control already. But Musashi. Yes, 10k and a fire. We shouldn't be getting this many fires. Ooh, unfortunately our gearing died. 35% fire chance is pretty good, but maybe not this good. Shoot that as he turns in a bit. Oh, these torp angles though. Looks like Musashi also damage conned. All right, fire. No, we don't get it. Unfortunate. Still up to 26k already. And I'm gonna greed this. Maybe bad idea with Yami, but I will greed for this Musashi. I'll even take the blind shot. Dispersion though, maybe good, maybe good. When it really counts though is Okay, there we go. Permafire. It really counts against the cruisers, right? So we'll have to wait and see if we can get any of those. Pretty scared of this Yamato. And Shima, to be fair. Maybe I should be turning my guns. Yeah, okay. We're going to turn our guns. We'll use a heal. Yeah. Don't want to be broadside on to a Shimakaze. Another fire and... Wow, like over 10k damage on that one? Okay. HE spamming Japanese battleships, guys. There it is. Here it is. If this is what you wanted out of this line, although this isn't the line, I suppose, this is the premium, but backline HE spammer battleships. Fun. I mean, I'm kind of torturing these guys, so it is kind of fun in that sense, but not as satisfying in my opinion. Personally, do prefer those AP slaps into people. Although our team's kind of getting messed up here. Right there. Wow. Yeah, the damage is much, much better with the HE. Yamato's reversing, that's fine. Now we can kind of go forward a bit. Read for HE into this guy? I know the Des Moines was broadside, but we don't have AP. One of the reasons I don't like spamming HE in battleships isn't because the damage isn't there. It really does come down to just so many missed opportunities on these cruisers that go broadside for a little bit. Oh my goodness. Can we avoid that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, really, very much time to go. Please. Oh, not even close. And any hits? No. We put it right on the splash, but the splash can be like in a 3-kilometer radius. Fun. I guess we could just kind of slowly kite away. The real problem with that, though. Oh no. Please. Oh, yes. Turn. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Look. Okay, well, him pinging the Yamato there helped me avoid those. So thank you. But wow, is that dumb? They're like, how quickly they turn, man. They're more agile than like most cruisers, right? Maybe even DDs. Can DDs turn that quick? Some of them certainly can. Yeah, okay. Well, good thing Yamato is taking the heat for us for now, but that won't last long. Musashi's coming forward. We'll try there. All right, AP time. Let's see what it does. Des Moines here. Oh, it's rubricked. Still don't have a lot of armor. Yep. Yep. Even rubricked at 20 kilometers, guys. That is rough. Unfortunately, we've lost all our DDs. That is not a winning formula. Not my opinion, at least. Reverse? Oh, he's not reversing. Okay. Overmatch time. Let's see what we get. It's a bit of an awkward shot over this island. Okay. 10? I mean, Overmatch is what these things should do pretty well. Right? It's the broadside ones that have been disappointed in. Okay, that's pretty good dispersion. Oh, we're even getting some hits on the sub. Okay, 15, 16. No sit, but pretty decent damage. Unfortunate, Napoli died before we could get another salvo in. All right, we might get some HE opportunities here on Musashi. We'll see. Unfortunately, this is kind of just what happens when you lose all your DDs in the first bit, and then a sub is just allowed to run wild, right? You just kind of have to run. That's literally the counterplay you have, unfortunately. Oh, we are broadside to a Vermont. Should have paid more attention to that. But hey, maybe we can get some HE slaps into him. Not sure what his plan is. We will try. Got up to 102 here. Just worried about that sub, right? Not too many hits there, unfortunate. Okay, looks like he's gonna turn, so maybe we'll swap to the AP to see how that goes. Ichi coming in. Didn't get the hits we wanted. Happily though, if he turns broadside. Oh, the Vermont's turning in. Too bad. Yeah, and he's gonna die before we even get our torps in on him. Yeah. Not the game we were looking for, certainly. Happily broadside, maybe? Yeah? Maybe? Aim a little high. Okay. Redemption? A little bit. I mean, we got one. That's not, like, Battlecruiser Dispersion 457 slaps, but I guess we'll take one. We are only a 6-gun battleship after all. So we don't have the volume of fire to really do much. Oof. Actually a lot of hits there, but unfortunate not for damage. Definitely thought this Vermont was going to die before my torps would have got there. I should have torped. These torps, of course, only hit battleships and carriers, so not really useless again. Not very useful against the cruisers and all that. Yeah, a lot of shatters there. 135. Pretty rough team. But some damage, but mainly out of the HE. Dispersion does look better, to be fair. That was a rough one, though. That's a rough one. But yeah, HE doing most of it. And some fires there. So, getting into our second game here. Pretty fortunate to not see a carrier. We get to take advantage of our concealment a lot better then. A few cruisers. There's a sub around, but looks to be on the south side of the map. So shouldn't be too bad for us. We do have a cruiser coming in here to start. Not sure what his plan necessarily is. But we will try there. They do have a lot of people coming north. So something to keep in mind here. We might need to start running. Oh, only one full bend. But that Eugen is low. He does have a heal. But Schlieffen got his shot. We're pretty quick, maybe? Lucky us. Repub as well. Be terrifying. Eugen probably turning out. So we'll try and do some overmatch things into him. Maybe swap over to the HE next. Overmatch. Yes. And the Citadel? Okay. Take those. Double fire. We'll rep it. We're spotted up here, though. Still. Kind of would have expected to go dark. Yeah, I did say I wouldn't play it again, but it got a buff. I have to give it a shot. I'm just terrified of DD out here, potentially. Maybe I shouldn't be. No, it's a Benson. Prince Eugen. All right. So far, it's been better. Although I'm showing broadside to all their battleships. It's not great. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's painful. This... I would like to go dark, please. Can I go dark? Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. I think we might be done here. Well, that's okay. It certainly looks better, dispersion-wise. Oh, wait, Benson? Oh, I shouldn't have shot. Okay, we got really lucky there. To not eat the sits from the Schlieffen. Yeah, I shouldn't have shot that. We should go dark, please. Give me my engine. There we go. Okay, angle. Don't lose our engine again. Please. Okay. Okay. Get the turn out. Get the turn out. We're gonna get spotted here again, but I think there's enough time. No, Benson smokes. Clutch. Huge, even. Thank you, man. All right, now we're okay. They just had a lot of ships up here. And we do very much rely on our concealment to prevent us from taking a lot of that damage. Screw it. Let's dump some torps. Why not? I haven't really hit any of those yet. I'm swapping over to the... Wow! 10k double fire. Killed his torps. AP. He might go broadside to us. Thinking we don't have AP. Only got the back turret, unfortunately. Heal. We're okay. Ricochet only. Yeah, so they're... Wow, game's over! Game is over. I guess we'll do 3. I typically don't do that. Huh. I mean, you would think that I would want to get away from this ship as quick as possible, but it hasn't been too bad. Cautious optimism. So we get some pretty favorable matchmaker here for a tier 9. Haven't seen this in quite some time, honestly, but try and make the most of it. Tash Kent. Did he smoke and slow down? No, he's just full speed. We'll try there. But very favorable matchmaker. We might need to go with the AP if we find some of these cruisers. Glad to hit. 2,500, 2,400, not bad. But I am just, you know, starting with HE all the time. Maybe that's part of it. It sucks. I really don't like spamming HE out of battleships. But I think with this thing, and maybe this line as well, it's just going to be something you have to do. This ship in particular is more squishy than the other ones. The other ones don't take citadels like this one does. Let's see. 2 hits, some damage. Lacking a little spotting, but that's okay. I'm a little worried about turning in here, because I don't think the Freddy spawned south. Maybe he did, actually. We have a lot of people here, so we should be able to flank. The only problem will be a potential destroyer. And I don't think we have to deal with one. The sub should be on the other side, because that's where our sub is. And... okay, Z10. Okay, yeah, I was wondering where that south battleship was. Okay, we're good. Now we can play much more aggressive. Battlecruiser, okay. I think we overmatch him, but maybe it's just HE, honestly. Okay, Dispersion. Yep, that's not exactly what we're looking for. How are you dark? You just shot. Okay, there we go. I potentially eat a bunch of damage from a Freddy, but I think our Massachusetts pushing like that is going to take a lot of that pressure off of me. There we go. Man, it's so weird. It must be like lock-on bugs or something. Let's do this, actually. Try and get some torps in on people. Right there. All right, we are pushing. Massachusetts is leaving. Might be a bad push here, guys. We'll try it. Closer ranges like this, might need to swap over to the AP against this guy. We'll try it. 5k. Not getting the fires I'm looking for, actually. Crossfires, guys? I know the Freddy is juicy, but Crossfires, anyone? $13. Not bad. We might just get rammed. Do we land torps, though? We do! Huge! Look at the damage! So sick. Please don't just ram, man. That'd be so sad, wouldn't it? Nice. We might just die insta here. Yeah, that hurts. Ooh, there we go! Brawling it out. Okay. I mean, Citadel's at like 1 kilometer. I'm not sure why he fired his one gun so early. He probably kills me if he didn't do that. But hey, we'll take it. Thank you for not ramming. I appreciate it. I like those brawls so much. I think he probably kills me though. Because the armor on this thing is just not good enough to stand up to that. Hopefully this guy doesn't stop our shells. Okay. And, okay, we might take some big hits here. But wait. 9 seconds. I think we can just go dark and get away. So we do that. We go dark. 8 seconds on our immunity to make sure the anchorage doesn't get another shot into us. Yeah. Okay, we get away. Pretty cool. California's not going to turn in. I'll wait to see if the Z10's going to push or do anything to us. Anchorage broadside, maybe? Yeah, Z10. So tempting. I got to take that shot. 3 seconds till our heal. I have to try that one. There we go. No, just the overpens. Oh well. But we got to our heal. Anchorage pretty far away, so he's not going to really do too much to us. Appears to be turning out, so we'll go like that. Dispersion looks okay. No, it's the... That's the problem. That's the problem right there, guys. Too bad. Alright, well, we'll shoot the battleship. Should be a little easier to fire at. Anchorage is so far away, he's not going to reliably be able to hit us. 6K? It's alright. So on a flank, pretty good. Certainly, considering how that went against that breast there, would really love to have... while this guy smokes up, let's try and get some AP into him. Would really, really love to have deep waters that hit cruisers, too. A little rough getting into that situation. Although you're probably not going to be that in those kind of situations most of the time. Just the way the game works with a battlecruiser like this. You probably die before you get there, honestly. If that... that Freddy had turned to just shoot us, we die there, too. So we got pretty lucky to get through that relatively unscathed. Just short. Gato. Ow. That actually was quite a bit of damage. Pushing here is not necessarily a great idea. The anchorage isn't on us right now, so that helps. You gonna go broadside? Sir? $8K only. Yeah. Not bad, not great. It is against a Nagato. We should be absolutely crushing him. I do have to worry, though. He does overmatch our bow. As we get closer here, things are actually not great for us. We overmatch him literally everywhere, though. So, you know. Okay. Some damage. I think team did most of that. 142. I still don't think I want to call it a good ship, but it is nowhere near as bad as that testing one. It's one of the main reasons I try my best. Obviously, I don't succeed all the time. I try my best to avoid playing these ships at all when they're in their testing phases. But unfortunately, that one I did play did not see that it was getting changed, unfortunately. Because they can change a lot. This one, though, I mean, I'd have to play it more to really feel it out, but it seems to be a pretty good tier 9 battleship now. The torpedoes are difficult to use, but when they hit, they do really nice damage. I'm sad that they don't hit cruisers. I'd be okay with them not hitting DDs, that's fine, but not hitting cruisers kind of feels rough. I guess you're expected to use the Overmatch to deal with cruisers. The vertical dispersion is a pretty big problem, though, certainly. Well, that took forever. Don't worry, guys. Subs great. Wonderful. Love them. Best addition to the game we've seen ever. Sarcasm, guys. Sarcasm. 145 in this one? Like, ooh, our message did some work in the middle, yeah. Let us flank. That was very nice. Yeah, the torps, man, they do some damage. But the thing is, it's HE, I think. Although in this one we did a lot more with the AP. Took a little longer. But you will have to be using HE quite a bit in this thing. And the line, I think. And that's where... yeah, I just don't enjoy it as much, personally. I would much rather be playing ships that are more AP focused. Feel like I'm outplaying people a little bit more. Just wanted to check. How long was this one? 5:34. Certainly felt quicker than that. I think there was just a lot of time taken for us to actually get into the battle. A lot of time traveling in that one. So the tier 9 premium, if you get it in the bundles and it's the first one, yeah, pretty much a no-brainer, I think. But actually gambling on this thing, meh, it's okay. It's certainly better than what the testing one showed. That's for sure, but it's just kind of okay. And it is a very vulnerable ship, Citadel-wise. And I think you're going to get a lot of the playstyle similarities in some of the other ships as well, that are probably going to do a better job at punishing broadsides, that kind of thing. So there you go. The retesting of this ship, not as bad. Not as bad. I won't give it the label of I'll never play it again, that's for sure. So let me know if you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.